Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new video for you guys, and today I just wanted to sit down, hang out with you guys, and talk to you guys kind of about like a Janelle starter kit. So I just wanted to share with you guys some products that I literally cannot live without. Some of the products are new, some products I have been using for years now, and I figured since I've never just sat down and like shared with you guys all the products I absolutely love and like can't live without, that I would go ahead and do that today. Now, a lot of these products you've probably heard me mention in videos, but I've never really been able to elaborate on that. And if you're new to my channel, great way to just kind of get to know the products that I would 100% recommend for you and that would work for a ton of you guys. So if you guys are interested in getting to know about my ride or die products, then definitely keep on watching. First product, I feel really annoying for even mentioning it because I literally mention it in so many videos, but if you're new here, I haven't been using it as much, and that first product is organic coconut oil. I'm not gonna rant about it too much because if you've watched any of my videos, I'm sure you've heard me mention this at least once. I seriously cannot live without coconut oil. I use this on my skin as like a night cream. I used to use it as my day cream. I stopped just because I wanted SPF. I literally have it in my hair right now to like slick it back. It's helped my hair grow so much. I use it as a deep conditioner. I just swear by this product, and this product has transformed my skin, transformed my hair, transformed my life. So the first product, like if there was a Janelle starter kit that was out there somewhere, this would definitely be in it. Staying on the terms of skincare, the second product that I seriously cannot live without is this Keihls Creamy Eye Treat. So I seriously love this eye cream. It instantly brightens up your under eye. It's so rich and creamy, and I'm not even lying. Since I started using this, I've noticed a difference in the dark circles under my eyes. Like they are a lot less when I use this at night and during the day. My concealer and everything always looks so smooth under the eye. It doesn't settle in any of the creases as much as it used to. And like instantly, as soon as I put this under my eye, you can see the difference on like the eye that has eye cream versus the eye without it. Like I swear by this stuff. If you have a problem with dark circles, creasing under your eyes, or just like dingy, dry looking under eyes, use this eye treatment. It'll change your life. It's so freaking bomb. Alright, so moving on from skincare and onto the skin, the first makeup product that I have been using, honestly, for the past 4 years, I've been using this product religiously, and that is the Studio Fix Foundation Powder. Now, I know a lot of people feel a certain type of way about like MAC foundations and products. I have very sensitive skin, and I will admit that, you know, sometimes my skin doesn't react the best to certain liquid foundations. However, with this powder, like my skin's sensitive, it has never reacted bad to this. I absolutely cannot live without this powder. Like I will use this on its own with no foundation as just an all over foundation powder. It gives such a beautiful finish, such a perfect amount of coverage to the skin without looking heavy. So if you are somebody that's on the go, you don't have time to be blending out your foundation, you just want something easy, this is perfect for that. But I swear by this on top of your liquid foundation. Like every time I try to set my foundation with something beside this powder, it moves, it separates. The second I go back to using this powder, my foundation literally stays put all day. Doesn't matter what foundation it is, it really helps just lock it in place, and it gives it such a smooth, even finish. My favorite way to set my liquid foundation with this powder is with a powder puff. So I just ordered like a pack of powder puffs on Amazon by just like pressing and rolling it into the skin with barely any product. You don't need a lot of this because it is full coverage. Your skin will look so velvety and smooth and just airbrushed. It'll look like you literally have no pores. I'm telling you, try this powder. It is going to change your life. It's so freaking bomb. The next product I absolutely cannot live without, especially during this time of year when I am just so much paler than usual. I'm not able to just sit on the sun like I like to, is this bronzer. And this is the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. So do you see how like bronze and just like fresh and just like I just got sun-kissed skin right now? Well, that is all due to this bronzer. Like if you look at my arm next to my face, this is why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. Huge difference. So I seriously love this bronzer for just an all over warmth and glow to the skin. It's so pigmented, but it blends super fine. This is actually my second bronzer I went through. I don't think I've ever hit pan on a bronzer and finished one completely besides this one. I also love this as like my crease color. This is all I have in my crease right now, and it is just such a gorgeous undertone. It's so like bronzy and warm. It's definitely more on the orange side. I hate using that term because it just sounds terrible, but it is a lot warmer. But I feel like it makes it very flattering for more like olive golden tone skin. If you're more on the fair side, I would recommend this formula, the MAC Mineralized Powder, but in dark golden. It's going to be a little bit more neutral and not as like orange as this one. With a very light amount, dust this all over your skin. It literally looks like you just got some sun. It doesn't look like you're like caked up with bronzer. It just literally looks like you just got sun. So I love this, and I seriously cannot live without this, especially during this time of year when I am just feeling super pale. The next products that I can't live without are highlighters, and these are highlighting palettes that I go for all the time, and if I can't find them, I'd probably lose my mind. So the first highlight that I literally cannot live without is the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. I have this one in the golden tone, but I also love the more rose goldy tone. As you can see, this palette is truly loved. Do you guys see that? How like used and abused it is? What I love most about this palette is that you get a range of tones. So like depending on how tan I am, I'll dip more into like this one down here and lightly tap into these. If I'm more on the fair side, I'll mainly only use the middle one. And if I want to have more of a golden undertone, I'll use this one. My favorite thing about them though is how smooth they are. But they're not chunky at all, which is what I love. The next product I really like, but I feel kind of weird mentioning it because I feel like it should not be at the price point that it is. But it's the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold highlight palette. They remind me a lot of the MAC formula. It's just a little bit finer, and it gives a little bit more of like that wet glistening finish. So this is Charlotte Tilbury, this is the MAC one. This I feel like is a little bit finer, a little bit more of that like wet glistening skin, but to be honest, you really can't tell that much of a difference when they're on. But I also love this palette because of the tones. I like that you get a more rosy tone, that bronzy tone, and then this really pretty light color here. This I love using on the inner corner of the eye and to highlight down the nose. And then these two I love on the skin because I feel like they're deeper but brighter, so they kind of melt into the skin, give you that glow without seeing like a streak of highlight. So I do love how these melt in the skin. However, like the palette is so small for $60. That's one thing I don't care for about it. If they were the size of the MAC ones for that price point, I'd get it, but this thing is like the size of my hand. Like, for $60, come on. What is convenient about having it smaller though is that it's good for traveling. So this is normally one I take with me places because again, it's small, it's in a nice plastic container, so they don't like break or shatter as easy. So I guess that has its pros and cons of how like tiny it is. My next product that I seriously have been loving so much lately, and I seriously use every single day, is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Dainty. It's gorgeous, like pinky pink, bubblegum pink. I honestly love the formula of the MAC Mineralized blushes just because they do melt into the skin so beautifully. They give you a glow without being shimmery, and it's like that lit from within finish. So it melts into the skin versus like sitting on top and being like a shimmer blush highlight. This gives a soft blush with a little bit of a glow, and I just feel like this blush is perfect for just giving you that really pinched cheek look. But yeah, so I would definitely check out that color in Dainty. It's perfect for spring and summer. The next blush that I've been loving the most lately is also MAC, and I promise that I'm not like trying to like push MAC or anything down your throats. It's just that I've been really enjoying some of their products lately. So this next one is in the shade Modern Mandarin, and it's just such a pretty like orangey blush. This is actually, I mixed Dainty and this color on my cheek right now, and I just feel like this is perfect for spring and summer. This also has a slight sheen to it, but it's not glowy or chunky or glittery. Like, I'm terrible at swatching, but maybe you can see better on my cheek. It gives like a soft glow without being like glittery, and I just think it's so pretty. I also think this would look really pretty on the eyes as like a shadow. I guess I just should have titled this video my favorite MAC products because literally I just realized like 60% of these products are MAC, and like I said, I promise it's not plain. It's just these are the products I've been grabbing for the most lately. My next go-to product that I love for literally any occasion is this MAC Dazzle Liquid Shadow in the shade Flash and Dash. This is actually what I have on my eyes right now. And today I just use it on its own, like on top of bare skin. Normally, like my go-to look, especially for work since I have to look put together, is I'll give me some bronzer like I have on my eye right now. I'll put it all over my lid and crease, and then just put this kind of right over top. And it gives a very like soft, glistening look. Makes it look like you tried, but really it took 20 seconds to do. So I seriously love these. They stay in place all day. They don't crumble on your skin throughout the day. I do find that you have to work in thin layers with this. You don't want to like layer too much of this or it will kind of like crack off. But other than that, I just think that they are so beautiful, and like I feel like this shadow in particular is a perfect way to spice up any eyeshadow. So as you can see, it's a nice like sheer glitter. So like I'll use this on top of other shadows that I have just to give it a soft sparkle, or I'll use it a little bit heavier and just use it on its own like how I have it on my eye now. Alright, so along with shadows, I'm going to share with you guys two palettes that I seriously adore. And these are pretty much palettes that like if I didn't have or if I lost, I would have to go out and repurchase it right away. Whereas some other palettes that I have in my collection, I feel like if I lost, I'd be like, oh, like I already have this palette that has similar tones to it, like I wouldn't need it. So the first one is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, whether you're a fan of Jaclyn Hill or not, like there's no denying that this is a bomb palette. You guys have seen this a million times. I'm not even gonna go in depth. Basically, what I love most about this palette is like if I'm traveling somewhere, I can take this palette and know that like everything I need is gonna be in here. I don't really need to take absolutely anything else because I'm gonna be set, whether I wanna do something more bold, more subtle, more smoky. I just like that I have all the options in here. What I also really admire and love about this palette is how smooth and pigmented everything is and how smooth and pigmented all the shadows are. A lot of times in palettes, there'll be certain colors that blend beautifully and look good, and then other colors that aren't. With this, that's not the case. Like I 100% like use and pretty much love almost every shade in this palette. Also, I do some freelance makeup on the side for like proms and weddings. This is normally always the palette I take with me because again, no matter what look my client's wanting, I know that this palette will have. So it's just a great staple palette without having to worry about like making sure I have everything with a bunch of different palettes. I can just take this and like feel secure and good and know that I have a lot of versatility, which is what I love. And the next palette that I have really been loving, and literally everybody that's like thinking if they should get the palette or not, I'm always like, go get it right now if you need it. It's so good. It's nothing like any other palettes you have. And that is the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. And what I'm obsessed about this palette is pretty much like all the tones. Like these are my kinds of colors. Anything like dusty and rosy. I also love that it comes with pressed glitters. These two shades are really pretty. With them, you do need a glitter glue though. But I love that you have that option to create like that bold glittery look. And then the other shimmers in the palettes, like these pressed pigments, are absolutely stunning on the eye. This palette, it's also very versatile, even though you have a lot of the same like tones. Like there's not that much variety in undertone. You can still create a variety of looks, just like you can do like either all mattes or do like a glitter look or a satin look. But yeah, everything blends beautifully in this palette. Like I really love this palette. So the next product I can't live without are a pair of lashes. These are the lashes I actually use pretty much every single day for work. And they're the perfect soft glam lashes. They're actually the lashes I have on right now. As you can see, you get that length, but you can still like see the shadow. They don't completely like cover your whole eyelid. They're like soft glam, so they're glamorous, but not like too much. And they are the Pure Color 3-piece lashes. Now, I actually got these on Amazon for literally $6, and you get a set of 3. And I'm not kidding you, like I reuse the same pair probably like 10 times before I replace them. So this is what they look like here. I feel like on camera it doesn't do it justice. And I bought a couple pair of Lily lashes, and I love them, but I'm like, I regret purchasing them because I found these that give me kind of the same look as that without spending like $30 for one lash. This style in particular reminds me of the Lily Miami lashes. A little bit less full, but I feel like they give the same effect, and I honestly prefer the less fullness because I don't like my lashes to look too dramatic. Just kind of, not too much though. Alright, the last and final product that like I will lose my mind if I run out of or if I forget to put it on is my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. This is the lavender scented one, which I love. I feel like it just smells so refreshing. So many other setting sprays have come out on the market. I've tried literally almost every single one. I've tried the Morphe, Urban Decay, all of that. They're all great, but I still feel like if I use another setting spray, I have to use this one first. I feel like this one is the best for melting your makeup into the skin and just helping everything look fresh and more natural. This has like vitamins and minerals, like cucumber extracts, stuff that's gonna actually like nourish and brighten your skin. But then it also has glycerin in it. That's a makeup bonding agent that'll keep the makeup on longer. I feel like this one melts the makeup into the skin the best. Not necessarily the best for longevity, but for like making sure all your powders are pushed into your skin and not sitting on top and looking cakey. I swear by this. I know it's a bit much to use 2 setting sprays, but I can't walk out the door without spraying this first because I really feel like it makes such a difference in like just melting all of the makeup into the skin and giving it such a fresh finish. Alright guys, well that wraps it up for this video. I really enjoyed sharing with you guys some of my like ride or die must-have makeup products. These, like I said, are products I can't live without. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching it and getting to know some products that I absolutely adore. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this, more favorites videos, or anything like that. Definitely subscribe if you want to see new videos from me each Wednesday. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!